Hello, grade 1. Today we're going to do some word problems, and we're going to answer the questions using multiple strategies. So this is adding using multiple strategies. So I changed my numbers just a bit so they wouldn't be the same as yours, but these are the same pages that you have. Let's first read the problem to see if we can figure it out. The title here is Frogs on the Log. There were 4 frogs on the log. 2 more frogs hopped onto the log. How many frogs are there in all? When they say in all, that means it's an adding question. So we're going to be adding some numbers. There were 4 frogs, then there were 2 more. When we have a picture section, well, there's lots of ways that we can do that. We could draw objects. I could draw 4, and I could draw 2 more. Or I could actually draw a real log here. So let's just make my log, and we'll say there were 4 frogs, and 2 more frogs hopped on that log. How many frogs do I have all together now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good. So there's 6 frogs here. If I'm using a 10 frame, I just need to fill it in. If I was using objects again, I could use that to fill in my 10 frame, but you know what? These X's work just as well. So here we go. I'm going to start with 4 frogs. 2 more frogs hopped onto the log. Great. How many do I see? 6 again. 5 and 1 more. Okay, here's a number line. This one does not have a 0, so you know what? I'm going to pick the biggest number, 4 or 2. The 4. Okay. And how many jumps? 2 more jumps. Look what I get. 6 again. So here's where I write down my number sentence. There were 4 frogs on the log. 2 more frogs hopped onto the log. How many frogs are there altogether? We said 6. And whenever we do a word problem, we need to have the answer in words. We can't just say 6. They might think 6 airplanes, 6 butterflies. Nope, 6 frogs. So the word frogs is there already. We just need to put the answer in there. Okay, we're done with frogs on the log. Let's try the other one called Cookie Monster. My mom put 7 cookies in the cookie jar, and my dad put in 3 cookies. How many cookies are there in all? There's that in all again. That tells me that we're adding, okay? So here we go. You can make a picture. If you wanted, again, to use objects, you certainly could start with 7 and have 3 more, and you could count all those objects if you wanted to. We're going to draw a picture. So I'm going to draw a cookie jar. Mine's going to look kind of like a pot. Okay, your cookie jar can look however you want it to. We're going to start with Mom. Mom put in 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many did Dad put in? 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we get all together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, some of you knew that already because you know this is 10 friends, right? So here we go. I have 10. All right, in my 10 frame, I'm going to fill it up. Start with the big number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many more cookies did Dad put in? 3 more cookies. Look at that. My 10 frame is full, which means what? How many X's are there? 10. Okay, here's my number line. Between the 7 and the 3, which one's the bigger number? 7. Let's start there. It's much more efficient. Okay, how many jumps do we need to make? We're adding 3. 1, 2, 3. I get 10 again. If I was going to write a number sentence about this, I would say, well, the 7 cookies Mom put in and the 3 cookies Dad put in are the same as 10 cookies. Now, so they know it's not 10 of anything else, we better put the 10 here. 10 cookies. Okay, this is adding with multiple strategies. It's pretty much just using stuff we already have done to show different ways to show your answer. Okay? Hopefully this goes well for you. Happy adding, and get ready for subtraction.